Oh, that's the Woody Woodpecker song. Yeah, he's a pecking it all day long. He pecks a few holes in a tree to see if a redwood's really red. And it's nothing to him on the tiniest whim to peck a few holes in your head. Oh, that's the Woody Woodpecker's tune. Makes the other woodpeckers swoon. Though it doesn't make sense to the dull and the dense or the lady woodpecker's song. That's the Woody Woodpecker's song.
The Whistler.
Happy Monday, Randall Hawks. How you doing out there? Raise your hand if you're good. Oh, look at all those hands. You're doing fantastic. I'm so glad. Look who's in the house today, Miss Stafford.
Hey guys.
So how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, you look
Yeah.
fantastic.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, she did her hair.
I did.
I didn't. I think my peeps are used to that now.
Even
So,
though it's gray.
That's okay. You know what? I was brave and I had my 17-year-old color my hair.
I don't know.
She did fine. It didn't turn out
Okay.
purple.
Well, you have girls and I have boys, so
Your boys look good. They have good
they're not
English.
going to color my hair though. That ain't going to happen.
So today's April 27th, and that was Woody Woodpecker we used to open today's show because today is his creator's birthday, Robert Lance. And growing up, Woody Woodpecker and Bugs Bunny and who else did we grow up on, Miss Stafford?
I can't remember all the cartoons we'd watch Saturday mornings.
Yeah, the Coyote Dude.
Oh, yeah. Wile E. Coyote.
And the skunk. I remember the skunk, Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Pew.
Oh, I loved him. I thought he was funny.
Yeah.
So those were what we kind of grew up, or at least what I grew up on when I was
Yeah,
young.
I think that was probably what we watched. I can't remember them all. Making
But-
tent in the living room and watching cartoons until mom and dad got up.
That's funny. That's funny. I remember one of the biggest rites of passage for me was when I could pour my own cereal bowl and sit in front of the TV. I can remember that, like, oh, I'm an adult now, and now I clean up my kids' cereal bowls.
Yep, and that's when we only had 3 channels too. We couldn't watch all these cartoons all day long.
True. That's so true. So as you know, I like to celebrate the celebration days because there's some weird ones out there.
Yeah.
Today is Morse Code Day, which really is a pretty cool invention.
Yeah, it was.
You know, really kind of nifty. And I like to watch the old movies. I can't think of one of the movies, but it was it a Pearl Harbor movie that all the transmissions went out, so they went back to Morse code? Oh, you know what?
We're talking history, and I'm science.
No.
Morse code has some science.
You know how stupid I'm going to sound right now? Yeah. I'm thinking Independence Day with the UFOs. So I'm not talking history.
Science fiction.
So students, do not listen to me. The Morse code was not used. I'm sure it was used in some history thinking. That'll be, you give your history teachers homework today and you ask them what it was used for. Because, yeah, I don't have a producer for this high-performing show to give me the information. But I can tell you, today's also prime rib day. I know prime rib.
I do like that.
I do.
Good steak and some potatoes.
And that's just something I haven't mastered at home yet. Like, there's a difference between a restaurant steak and a home
I can do
steak.
a filet, but not a prime rib.
Yeah.
I'll do a filet on the big green egg all day long.
Oh, yum. So what time am I coming over?
Well, we're doing hamburgers tonight. But maybe Sunday night we'll do some steaks.
All right. So today in history, let's see here. Let me see with my little, because I do some homework. I said do.
You do?
In 1971, the first Black admiral was promoted in the Navy. So that was super cool. It was sad that it took to 1971, but his name was Captain Samuel L. Gravely, and he was selected for an admiral in the Navy. So that was a huge stride for the African American race. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's cool. I thought of you because, you know, those of you that don't know Miss Stafford, she likes biology. That's like her niche. In 1887, George Thomas Morton removed the appendix of a 26-year-old, and it was the very first appendectomy in history.
Wow. Probably people died of appendix attacks because they didn't know what was going on.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to imagine the knowledge that we have now, and they just didn't have it back then. They just... Nope. And then the people who tried to get it, a lot of them were like arrested because they were like, what are you doing with that body?
Yeah.
So very interesting. We do have a couple of birthdays in the house today. So Timmy, who goes to Randall, he's not famous yet, but he turns 13 today. So Timmy, happy birthday, bud. Hope you are celebrating it. Get some cupcakes or some cake. Have your mom make something nice. I don't know. You do celebrate your birthday with the creator of Woody Woodpecker. And Miss Stafford did some homework. Who else, Miss Stafford?
Casey Kasem. He used to come on and do the top, 100 hits?
Yep. Every, Sunday, I remember sitting by the radio. And back then, we couldn't just go out and go on iTunes and download a song. So we would sit there with our little cassettes and just wait for the song that we wanted, and then you have to record really fast. Mm-hmm. You remember that? Casey Kasem, he reminds me of he's your generation's Ryan Seacrest.
Yes, that's who I was thinking. He reminds me of Ryan, because Ryan Seacrest does that too, right? Isn't he the one that does the top? I don't know, sometime. Whatever.
I don't know. What else? Oh, Coach Hazinski had a birthday this weekend. Just yesterday, the Sunday the 26th. So happy birthday, Coach H. Sent her a quick little email. And that's it for what I have birthdays. Miss Stafford, are you ready for rapid fire?
Yes.
The kids love how nervous this makes y'all.
Oh, it does.
Okay. All right. Ready.
Okay.
Hey, Randall Hawks, it's Monday, and I am not Woody Woodpecker. So we are here with your daily news, and look who's in the house. It's Miss Stafford.
Hey, guys.
We're so excited to have you, and I am recording now. For those of you behind the scenes, my producer's not a very good producer. So I guess it'd be my tech never hit record, and I'm the tech. So Miss Stafford and I have had a great morning show so far. The first take was better. Probably. No, this one's going to be amazing because we practice.
This is going to be fantastic.
We practice. But here's the deal, students. I'm going to change the rapid fire questions.
You are not.
She can't have the same questions.
I got it.
So happy Monday. We're glad you made it. We're glad you're back. We're so happy that you are working hard. We just had a meeting with Ms. Mulwinnie the other week, and she was just saying how proud she is of all the students, and you're really excelling, and you're really kicking butt on this e-learning thing. So we appreciate you. We miss you.
Yes, we do.
We miss you lots. So, you know, those moments that you're stressed, know that our love for you expands beyond just the classroom. Like, we still feel you. So reach out. Vent if you need to vent. Make sure you talk to someone. Ms. Stafford, what are you doing besides teaching during your day? When you get stressed, what do you like to do?
Play with the dogs. I have to go outside and throw the ball or talk.
Are they hanging out with you right now?
No, they went with my son. They just left.
They just left?
Maybe get one of them to come back, but we'll see.
Mine are sleeping under the desk right now.
Well, they were during the first take. but they kind of got distracted when my son came out to the kitchen.
All right. So, students, I like my celebrate my days, and today is Morse code day. Morse code, that thing that they go boop, 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 boop.
Dots and dashes.
Yes, dots and dashes. That's what it's called. So very cool. I mean, I think it was very intelligent I think it was the armed services that came up with that whole thing, military. I haven't done my research on who created it, but it's a brilliant way to communicate, without everybody knowing what you're talking about. I guess now everybody knows. Oh, look, there's a puppy in the house.
Chancellor, give mommy a kiss. Give
Hey,
mommy a
buddy.
kiss. Good boy.
And which one is this?
This is Chance.
Chance. And how old is Chance?
4.
4.
He's a golden retriever. He's 4.
Oh, such a good baby. That's one of the things that releases my stress is my puppies. I'm with you there. You can just hug them. But I don't know if your puppies are doing the same thing, though. I can tell when mine are getting aggravated. They're like, just leave me alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is today? Today is also prime rib day. Celebrate with some prime rib tonight. That's one of the things I miss. I miss steakhouse. Longhorn.
For a good steak, yeah.
Yeah, because there are some things, like I like to support our local businesses with takeout, but there are some things that when you get it home, it just doesn't taste the same.
No.
Well,
I do enjoy a good filet mignon from Publix.
Oh, yeah?
And we cook them on our green egg, and that's pretty much as good as a...
I might need to invest in a green egg.
But good, better than any steakhouse that I usually go to.
Wow. We have a regular grill, and I know Mr. Rooney's always talking about his green egg, and maybe that's something we need to invest in at some point.
Yeah, it's really good.
Very good. So today in history, in 1971, a captain by the name of Samuel L. Gravely Jr. was selected as the first Black admiral in the Navy. So making huge strides for African Americans. I mean, it's sad that it took to 1971, but hey, I mean, he paved the way for a lot of other people of, African American descendant. I'm saying that wrong, but you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of the word right now.
Yeah. In 1887, this one Miss Stafford will like because she is a biology person. Like that's her forte. George Thomas Morton removed the appendix of a 26-year-old person, and that was the very first appendectomy, at least on the records.
Well, probably, I don't know.
I mean, probably for healthy purposes. Maybe people were removing appendixes before. I don't know. Maybe they were on lockdown and they got hungry. No, I'm teasing. But that's pretty cool. What's really cool to think about to me is like you think about the lifestyle in 1887 and their knowledge of medicine and how far we've come. Like DNA, there was no,
they didn't know about DNA. I mean, we didn't make the model of the DNA until 1950s. Watson and Crick.
It's so impressive how people can figure that stuff out to me. Like I'm creative, but I don't know. I don't think deeper than that. And I think it's so cool that there are people out there that go, oh, let's dig a little deeper and see why this is created. That's really cool. And
technology has helped a lot too.
Yes. And we are huge fans of technology right now.
We need that technology right now.
Yes. We do have some birthdays in the house. So Timmy, today is your 13th birthday. So happy birthday, bud. We miss seeing your face. I hope you celebrate it, enjoy it, get some cake, get some ice cream, and all that good stuff.
Happy birthday.
And we opened with Woody Woodpecker, and the reason why we opened with Woody Woodpecker is the creator is Walter Lantz, and today is his birthday. He was born in 1899, which I didn't know that. I didn't know Woody Woodpecker was that old.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
So those were the cartoons that Miss Stafford and I grew up on.
Bugs Bunny,
Bugs Bunny, the Coyote,
Wile E. Coyote.
Wiley. See, in the first take, I couldn't remember his name either. That's how
Yeah.
old and forgetful I am. And
And
then
Pepe-
Pepe Le Pew, the little skunk. So that's what we grew up, at least when I was in elementary school. In middle school, I can remember watching like Jim. It was like rock star
I can't remember that
people,
one.
and they had
Well, you
superpowers.
You are a lot younger than me, so.
Not a lot.
Um,
Nah, don't listen to her. She can't hear me because she's older. Oh, did you hear that? Alrighty, so, Coach Hazinski, yesterday was your birthday. So happy birthday. Miss Stafford, you got a birthday.
Coming up in June.
No, you did some research for today's show. Who's your birthday?
I'm Casey Kasem.
Casey
Top-
Kasem.
Well, it was probably just the top 40 back.
That was it. The top 40. You had it right.
He did the top 40 every Saturday.
Yes. And for those of you youngins out there, now you can go to iTunes and you could download it, or you do it illegally, which is illegal, but you just go and download. Back then, we would sit for the top 40, and then we would wait for him to introduce the song, and then you have to hit record really fast, because otherwise you would get his voiceover, or at the very end of the song, he would do a voiceover and ruin the song for you. Oh, those were fun times though. Like, technology is great, but that was fun, sitting there on the phone with your friend trying to figure out record.
Yep, and not on a cell phone. You were on a phone.
And then your dad would yell, "Get off the phone! Why you gotta be on it for hours?" It was crazy. I don't think I had a phone in my room till I got to college.
I don't even think I had a phone in the room either.
Yeah.
I'd have to use the phone in my mom and dad's room if I wanted to be private.
We went into the kitchen, and then we would take it and go into the garage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I would go into the utility room, and it had this really long cord.
Yeah.
That you could drag it.
Now that we're reminiscing, I can remember when we got call waiting, and I felt like I was the richest person ever, because you were like,
Beep
it's
sound when
dinging.
somebody was calling.
I know, it's crazy. And those are the things that nowadays we're like, oh, Blah's on the other line. Hold on, please.
Sometimes you can say hold and take this other call and then go back to your call.
I mean, it's amazing. You
How
know what's funny is, really, if you think about it, Miss Stafford, we're not that old. So now, like, I imagine like my mom or your mom, and think about the changes they've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not blessed enough. All of my grandparents are passed away.
Yeah, but your grandparents saw a lot in their lifetime too, though, because my grandmother lived to be 96, and the things that she saw, just the cars, how the cars even progressed over that year, 96.
Or the airplane.
Yeah.
Really. It's just crazy. Crazy. All right, you ready for some rapid fire?
I guess so.
This is take 2. You get double points. I know. Ready?
I'm ready.
What's your ringtone?
The normal ring.
Okay.
It's just a telephone ring.
Most popular color in your closet?
Purple.
Last thing you took a photo of?
My dog.
How did you meet your BFF?
At school, at Randall Middle School.
Do you like banana and peanut butter, banana nut bread, or banana cream pie?
Oh my God.
Ooh, you're a banana fan.
I am. Banana and peanut butter. Banana and peanut butter sandwich.
Okay. Is that your ringtone?
Yes.
It heard you talking.
Okay, I just canceled it.
Okay. Ice skating is fun, okay, or an accident waiting to happen?
An accident waiting to happen.
Chicken. Do you like it grilled, roasted, fried, or tofu?
Grilled.
Favorite song right now?
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This is a tough one because I don't really listen to
I don't know, because I listen to country music, but
And
there's
you like
no-
your audiobooks.
Oh yeah, and I listen to audiobooks more than I actually, when I'm in the car, I'm not even listening to the radio. I listen to my audiobook.
Yep.
when I'm
She is a
driving.
huge audiobook person, people. You didn't know that about Miss Stafford.
Big time.
Do you find it's hard for you to say when you're wrong? Yes, with some people, or not really?
No, it's not hard to say that I'm wrong.
What kind of pizza? Thick, thin, Sicilian, or stuffed?
I like the thin, crispy.
Thin, crispy. Least favorite subject when you were in school?
I hate to say this, language arts or English.
That's okay. Ever go through a do not enter door?
Probably.
Oh, you're so evil.
Well, maybe just by accident. I don't know.
Do you tend to be hot or cold, temperature-wise?
I tend to be more cold.
So this might break HIPAA laws, so you don't have to answer this, but are you allergic to anything?
No, I'm not allergic to anything.
Best ever sandwich?
Probably like a panini with lots of like ham and cheese in it. Yeah, a panini. I like paninis.
And what do you miss most about being in the classroom?
Just the interaction with the kids. This e-learning is pretty hard for me.
Good job. You just did rapid fire. Take 2.
Yes, for twice.
See, it's never a dull moment when you're hanging out with Hardy.
No.
All right, Miss Stafford, thank you so much for coming on today. Thank you for your patience when I messed up. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not. I'm fine.
You have anything you want to add? Anything you want to shout out?
Hope everybody's doing well. Hopefully we'll get out of this situation soon and enjoy our summer at least.
Yes.
So when we come back to the classroom, things will be a lot less stressful.
Yeah. All right, everybody, have a great Monday, and we'll see you tomorrow.